Hello and welcome. My name is Annie. I was born on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh First Nations. As a guest on this land, I am thankful and consider it a privilege to live, learn, and work here. As attached as I am to the West Coast landscape and its beauty, I am a nomad. While I am Canadian by birth, I am also connected to Shanghai, the Yangtze, the Eastern Seaboard. There are elements in my soul from the Estracan as well as the Peruvian. I consider myself a world citizen and refuse to be reduced to a single identity. I graduated with a Master's of Landscape Architecture from Harvard's Graduate School of Design, as well as a Bachelor's from UBC's Environmental Design program. I have 3 years of experience working at design offices of a variety of scales, from Michael Van Valkenburg Associates and Snohetta in New York, to Sasaki Associates in Boston, and most recently, Hapa Collaborative in Vancouver. Now, I coalesce my diverse experiences as co-founder for Eudaimonia Network, a nonprofit organization formed in response to the systemic inequity and ineffectiveness of investments made within current practice. Eudaimonia Network is a community-led regenerative development project working with the Old Massive Village Council to build a network of trails and a longhouse in northern Haida Gwaii. Our current focus is on relationship building and the co-creation of a community story centered around strength, vibrancy, and wellness. The Lifeways studio runs parallel with Eudaimonia's community engagement strategy and stems from over a decade's worth of time spent researching, visiting, and conversing with those from Haida Gwaii. The concept of this studio centers around the interconnectedness of all things found within the economic, environmental, and social-cultural aspects of Haida society. We will explore through the medium of film an alternative worldview that encompasses respect and reciprocity. Our studio will visualize regenerative cycles, social-cultural rituals, and work with analog and digital media to weave together a collection of renewed stories. While Old Massett Village is beset with histories of racial and cultural discrimination, rampant external resource extraction, community health and wellness shortcomings, the Lifeways studio will engage with community members to co-create a new story centered around healing, resilience, and vitality. The term is organized around 3 modules with 4 investigations, accumulating into a 6-minute animated story. The modules are titled in this order: Module 1, Reflection and Expression; Module 2, Respect and Reciprocity; and Module 3, Recognize and Reimagine. The success of this studio requires active participation at all times. There will be 3 seminars as well as lectures by 3 locals from Old Massett and 3 tutorials on animation and narrative. To kick off the studio, we will begin at the Museum of Vancouver on a guided tour at the Haida Now exhibit. Everything will be live streamed and recorded using Zoom, including this tour. Because our studio is virtual, I would like to create a collaborative space for open conversation by using UBC blogs and Canvas to promote critical exchange of ideas where everyone feels supported and heard. In-class studio time will be reserved for both group questions and discussions, as well as one-on-one and peer reviews. At the end of the course, there is an opportunity for an individual to continue on with the work and be hired by Eudaimonia Network as a design researcher. This is a unique opportunity that bridges academia and practice. While current worldwide conditions remind each of us just how fragile our existence in the world can be, from physical and mental health challenges to social injustices, for some communities, these conditions have always been present, long-ranging and systemically rife with multiple forms of inequity. It is our hope that through the Lifeways studio, we will partake in the unbridled optimism that Indigenous and minority peoples have shown around the world by voicing their experiences and celebrating lasting positive change for all. Hau'a.